So I just woke up at 5 in the morning, and I'm not quite sure what to do at this moment because I didn't go to bed until like 2:30 in the morning. But I do need to buy some things for breakfast, but nothing's open yet in my town, and I'm hungry. But I could go back to sleep. But at the same time, I'm not tired, so I don't know what to do. So I guess I could work on some drawings, but I'm hungry. So I don't know what to do at this point. I guess I could just force myself to draw until I have until it's time for me to go and get some food. But yeah, I'm hungry. I think I might have in my fridge maybe. Yeah, I don't really have much of anything in my fridge. I have jalapeno peppers, celery, and milk. And the milk is like practically almost gone. That's not really going to do much of anything, so I definitely need to get me some food. That's for sure. I should probably make my bed, but I guess since I'm the only one that sleeps in it, it doesn't really matter. But I mean, like some days I have my bed made and it's all perfect and nice, and then other days it just looks like that. So it's always changing. It never really stays the same. But I still don't know what to do at this point because I'm hungry, but I want to draw, but I'm too hungry to draw. I'm not tired, but I'm awake early, and I don't know what to do. But I guess I'm going to try to figure out what to do in my apartment. Maybe I'll clean some stuff. I guess I can organize some things over there, and maybe I can do that. So that is actually the chair that I sit in when I record some of my random videos where I just talk about stuff. And this here is a random doodle that is unfinished. I've still got to work on it. Guess there's a little eye there. And this is some of my other completely random things and camera equipment and all that stuff and whatnot. This room's kind of a mess. I mean, there's stuff practically everywhere. Like, all of this stuff is just, it's like things that were given to me or stuff from like 10 years ago that I need to go through or throw away or something. But yeah, it's a lot of random stuff in here. Anytime I've ever had somebody over at my apartment, they always run into this bush. Like, they come around the corner and they're just like, and they hit it. I thought about moving it, but, I mean, nobody really comes over here really that often. So I recently did an art tour of all of my art supplies, and I'm thinking about doing another one, but more in depth of everything that I have, like all of these pens and every single one of the markers and all of my sketchbooks. I think that would be a very long video that would probably be about 3 hours long if I actually did that, or possibly long. Okay, so this is completely random, but I had this huge curtain here, actually. The reason I had this here is because it helps block all the hot air or cold air from escaping my apartment. Like in the winter, when it gets really cold, I have this up because there's a huge stairs down there, as you can see. Well, I guess you can't really see, it's too dark. But anyways, that's big stairs down there, and too much of my cold air, heat escapes, so I just put this big curtain up, and yeah, that's that. I actually have it on a little spot here, which is this, and this blocks, like if I want this room really cold, then I decide to put that up, and it allows me to keep this room cooler or hotter in the winter. Although actually I just use my gas stove in the winter. I just like reconnect everything and turn the pilot lights back on, and that mostly keeps the most of my apartment warm for the winter. Right now it is almost 7 o'clock, and I've got enough light to where I can just use the light out there for drawing, which means I've got another hour until anything's open in town to where I will be able to go buy some food. I'm hungry for making a big omelet, and don't know what else, but I'm getting hungry. I was thinking about going for a walk this morning and randomly vlogging some stuff while I was walking, but I tried that, but my little action camera couldn't pick up my face because it was too dark out, and that was at like 5 a.m. so I didn't do it. So here I am. So I was just thinking about how many art supplies I have, my camera equipment and everything, and then all of this stuff. So I have acquired so much stuff in the past 2 years that I mean, I've worked really hard for it. Obviously I had to work a lot of hours, and my computer and everything I've built, and when I look back on what I had, didn't even have a camera. I don't think I even had a webcam 2 years ago. I think I just used my phone, and I would just take pictures of my drawings and then upload them online, and that was it. It was about a little over a year ago I started recording my drawings more and putting them on my channel, and that was just using a webcam. And I've progressed from using a webcam to using DSLR and other cameras, and this camera as well. I've actually got these shoes here that I have to take back because I bought these for work, and I wear a size 12 shoe, but the length of my foot actually isn't for a size 12 shoe. Let's say the size that fits me, which would be like 11 and a half. Then it's too narrow for my feet. But then if I get a wide shoe, my ankle's too narrow for this shoe because the shoe's wide, if that makes any sense. So let me explain. A size 12 fits me. A size 11 is too small. A size 11 and a half is the perfect length, but it squeezes my feet together too much. So I have to wear a size 12 regular, and then I have to lace my shoes in a really weird way so that my ankle doesn't come out. So I thought about maybe what if I get a size 11 wide. Well, then I tried that. It's just bare, like the shoe might be a little bit too short, so like 11 and a half. It's like 11 and a half wide. I've tried that, and my feet are comfy, but then my ankle just slips right out of the shoe. So I guess I'm in a bit of a annoying predicament when it comes to trying to find shoes that fit me. So I just get a 12 regular and lace the shoes really weird, and that works out. I think I finally actually found something that I can use to make myself breakfast. I remember I had it in my freezer yesterday, and I put it in my fridge in the very back corner so it would thaw out. So I'm gonna go make me some breakfast. You ever get to doing so many things at once that you don't know which thing to do first, or which of them to do in what order, or like how you should even start your day? I mean, I try to schedule things. For example, I wake up in the morning, I eat breakfast, and then I draw, and then like when I'm done doing all my drawings, at the end of the day, I edit all my videos, and then the next morning I'll either upload or upload them that night before, and then the next morning I'll just post them. But I get to doing so many things at once that, like right now, I don't know if I should go back to sleep because I only slept 4 hours, or if I should just stay awake. Or I could go on my computer and play some games, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't really been into gaming too much. I mean, I've been watching StarCraft 2. I mean, it's fun to watch, but I don't know. I think maybe just because I'm getting older. But I could do that, and then I did find that ground turkey to make breakfast. And then after that, I think I have to go to the store. Oh, and I do have to return my shoes today. That's another thing. And then I think here in a few days, I have to go pick up my car because it's being worked on. I had to go get some things fixed on it. Like, I remember I checked it the other day, and it was having a gas leak, and then there was something wrong with the brakes. So I'm getting that done. So right now I've just been walking around to get anywhere. I've had to, I mean, I don't got to walk that far to work. It takes me like maybe 3 minutes. How much is it convenient? And so yeah, right now I don't know which thing to do first, but I think I'm gonna eat, and then after that I'll figure out what to do. Yeah, just go from there. I thought about maybe playing my Xbox, but those games are really old. These games are like, I don't really feel playing this anymore. I mean, I've played this maybe like one time this year. I don't know, but they're just really old. These are like from like 10 years ago. I thought about selling it, but sometimes I play it. But for the most part, I just use this to put movies in, to occasionally watch movies, which is only like maybe a couple times a year. But, oh well. I mean, I use it some, but I think if I sell it, the value then when I get out of the Xbox, the controller and all that, is going to be very low. So, I just keep it and I use it occasionally. I had this can of pumpkin sitting here on my table, and I was looking at it last night, and I was like, why do I have this sitting here? And then I remembered I put it in this little bag that came with this microphone. But anyways, I put it in the bag, and then I had it tied to my this here, so that the camera wouldn't fall over, because it needed some weight to hold it down, to hold my tripod. But I was wondering that last night. I was like, why do I have this? What's the expiration date? By December 2019. I won't even eat this anyways, but I guess if I wanted to use it, I could still use it. It's got a couple months left, but yeah.